So this is the car that I came out here to see. All right, well, it's officially mine.
What happened?
It's not driving anymore. All right, she's getting towed. We're leaving her. We just landed in Chicago. Now we need to go pick up the Arenado.
Moving, trading underway.
Now we just got to get from Chicago to Rockford, Illinois, where the Airstream is getting repaired. So here's a pretty good showing of what was broken. There's the CV axle, and that gives power to the wheel, and that's actually what broke on the Arenado. Was one of the CV axles. It came pulled out of the boot, and so the wheels weren't getting power anymore. Thank you both very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for getting it done. Have a good one. All right, baby. The Arenado is back. Okay. Right now it's about 25 degrees here in Chicago area. We're gonna have to get this thing home, I think, because we got some bad weather coming. Yeah, that's right, this thing doesn't have heat. Got ourselves a 6-hour drive. All right, come on, buddy. Oh man, I don't remember how much fuel's in here either. But we're starting the drive off at 11 a.m. today, so we have enough time to make it. I just hope the weather can cooperate with us a little bit here. All right, if you remember in the last video, we broke down in Rockford, Illinois. That's where I just filled up with gas, thankfully. Got myself a sandwich and a drink, and we're hitting the road. All right. Also, how you know it's cold is for the first time this year, I packed gloves. Oh wow, these gloves are small. I don't even think I'm gonna fit in these. These are my mom's gloves? Holy Toledo, man. Well, we're not wearing gloves. Here we go. All right, for the first time since she's been fixed, we've got her up to 70 miles an hour. Hopefully we can keep it that way. The whole no heat thing kind of worries me because we're going toward Minnesota, which right now is negative 19 degrees Fahrenheit, which means it's cold. It's very cold. My plan was, and still is, to stay in the back of this thing, or inside of this thing for its first night camping tonight. But I would like to make it up to Duluth and at least have a exit strategy if things start going south, which with this thing might not be hard to do. Oh, all right. Yeah, those fit good. Oh, I am frozen to the core. We're stopping at a rest stop so I can put on my base layer and warm up. Oh. All right, I ended up switching out the socks for wool socks. Got myself some base layers on underneath and underneath the jacket now. We're gonna go back out and knock out some more of the drive. As I keep going north, all it's gonna do is get colder, so helps to put the base layers on now. I think I'm gonna stop at a hardware store so I can get some sort of heater for driving, just because when we're getting to the negative temperatures, we're getting to we're getting a danger zone, and without gloves, I just don't feel comfortable doing that to myself. So, look at this thing. We got semis, we got tour buses, and we got this man. Ah! I got Subway stuck to my feet. All right, we're warm for now. We're chilling. Oh, dog, it's cold. It's real cold. Okay, we gotta find a hardware store. Have a good one. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. There we go. Alright, so it burned about 12 gallons and we went about 120 miles. So that tells me that we're getting 10 miles a gallon. Still don't quite know how big the tank is, so I suppose I'll stop in another 120 miles. Got the heater rocking. I am worried about it making the windshield all fogged up because I don't have fans that are able to push the air around. So right now in northern Minnesota, we're flirting with negative 30 with wind chill. So this is an adventure, to say the least. All right, we've got almost 3 hours left. Still trucking along. Even with this thing right next to me, my feet are still frozen solid. We're working with 0 degrees now. Oh boy, it's snowing. There's semi trucks in the ditch. I just passed 4 officers pulled over with their lights on. So fingers crossed that we can make it home safe. All right, well, my heater just went out, but I have good news. We made it home. We made it home. Thank God. I was making some funny squealing noises at the end, and I was just crossing my fingers that we were gonna just make it down the driveway. Definitely made it a lot later in the day than I was expecting. It is 10 p.m. right now, and I left Rockford at around 11. Besides the fact that my toes are freezing right now and that it's late out, I don't think we're gonna be able to camp tonight, so we're gonna camp in this thing tomorrow. Till then, I'm gonna go get warm and see you tomorrow afternoon. Well, the snow absolutely obliterated the roads, so I'm glad I got the thing back yesterday. And we have a winter storm warning for the next 3 days, just due to high winds and low temperatures. Right now it's 0 degrees. We're supposed to have 50-mile-an-hour sustained winds for the next few days, so it's gonna be a little dicey. Right now I'm en route to a grocery store. We're gonna be making some curry tonight to stay warm.
ones, chicken and plastic.
Yes, please. You go to school here?
I was going to LSC, but now I'm just leaving.
That's cool. Well, nice to meet you. Good to see you around.
You too.
Wow. There she is. Also, a lot of you have been asking about the white truck. It's been right here. It's also been getting a bunch of work done on it, so video on that relatively soon. But that's not our worry tonight. Tonight we're camping in that thing. Oh, that sucks. Alright, and a quick minute to thank the sponsor of today's video, Jackery. So if you guys have been watching my videos before, you know that Jackery's been a sponsor of mine for a while. It's my first choice in generators while I'm on the road, whether I'm ice camping or sleeping in a random vehicle. They're also really good for people that are just on trips and need power to charge a laptop or a phone, cameras, anything. This size that we have here is the 1800. It has 3 AC ports that you can plug regular household appliances into. It has 2 USB 18 watt max ports, and then it has 2 USB-C charging ports right here that are all QuickCom 3.0 chargers, which just means it'll charge your phone or whatever you have in it fast. You can see there's a little light. We've got a DC port, 12 volt, 10 amp on this side to plug in any DC plugs there. And then we have a display here, which you can see that I need to charge this thing. And there's several ways to do that. With your Jackery, you get a little charge kit. In the kit, you get a car charger that just plugs into any DC port that is commonly found in vehicles. This size Jackery, that car charger will charge this up from 0 to full in about 8 hours. You get 2 dongles here, which you can plug in to the back, and that'll allow you to use your solar chargers, which are nice and portable. The size that I have here is the 100 watt. They are available in 200 watt, but the nice thing about these solar panels is that they're lightweight. They're easy to store and deploy. So we have little magnets on here that you can just flip open, and you can see on the back of each there's little kickstands, so you can get the right angle to charge with the sun. Of course, this thing comes with a wall plug-in, and you can charge this thing from 0 to 100 in less than 3 hours. The big battery this size, that is very good timing. I've used these generators in the warm, in the cold. They're always quiet, they're always reliable, and they've always had more than enough power to power me for a weekend, up to a week, depending on how much sauce I need. But thanks to Jackery for being a main sponsor of this channel. So if you guys want to check them out, I'll leave a link in the top part of the description. Now let's get back to the prepaid programming. One of the main things that I know is wrong with this is the furnace doesn't work, which in -2 degrees is kind of a big deal. Tonight we're going to be trying to use my ice fishing heater to keep this place warm. We'll make do. I'm not worried. Between me doing the road trip and the mouse that lived in here before me, there's some pieces in here that are kind of disgusting, so I'm going to vacuum it up first before I start to get comfortable. Well, right now I don't have electricity. Earlier I opened the power cord that was charging this thing when I bought it, and I realized that it's a regular RV plug, which guess what? I don't have 120 volt cord here because I'm not used to having big RVs, so we'll need to add that to the arsenal. But I think we're going to be using a Jackery for power. Just got to figure out light situation. I've got the secondary battery charging down there, but the lights still aren't working, so well. I think a lot of my paneling's frozen. Oh, well, I'll I gotta do here? Okay, well, I definitely think I'm gonna need this sleeping bag tonight. A big warm one. And since the propane door is frozen on and I can't turn it on, if I use this. Ooh, it's cold. It's cold. Alrighty. See, your temperature's starting to go up in here at least. We're getting to 40 degrees inside. Outside, it's still -4. Whoa, let there be light. Holy. What the? Well, let there be light for a second. Whew, it's bright as heck. Where can I hang these things? There we go. We're all lit. Thank you, Jackery. Alright, so this is the inside of the RV. You guys saw it in the last episode. Obviously, looks a little different with a heater rocking in here, but got our furnace, and it's inoperable, as told by the last owner. There are some lights around that I blew a fuse on and can't figure out how to get them on, so we have another version of the sun inside of here. Nice floodlights. Good thing I had those in the garage. There's a bathroom back here. Not really going to touch that area tonight. We have a full range stove, but like I showed earlier, there is a frozen door shut outside, and I can't access the propane to turn it on. So we are going to be cooking on a folding stove. Hopefully we don't run into any issues. It's really funny right now. It's like freezing cold down here. Like I can feel it in my legs, but up top, nice and warm. Right now the thermometer inside says we're at a little under 70, so on this level I'm nice and warm. Lucky for me, that's the level where my bed is. So I'm gonna get my stove set up, make sure everything is working, because I was having issues with this one. Oh, there goes a drink. First things first. This recipe called for ground ginger, but I'm just gonna try to cut some of this up. I was gonna make a Thai peanut curry, but I couldn't find red curry sauce at the grocery store, so we just made tikka masala with a little twist. I usually don't add potatoes in it, but this does look pretty good. See, we got carrots in there, and they had a can of tikka masala sauce, so I have a feeling it's gonna hit the spot. Some nice warm curry to stick to my tummy tonight. All right, shutting down the lights, moving the heater a little bit closer to where I'm at. All right, hopefully this bed supports me. I don't know the last time somebody was up here, but whoa. It's nice and warm up here and tight. Definitely brought the wrong sleeping bag if it's this warm. But if the heat goes out, it'll be the exact sleeping bag I want. Curry was bomb. It's nice and warm up here. I think I'll be able to sleep just fine. This mattress is actually surprisingly comfortable too. -9 degrees outside right now without wind chill. So we've got a cold one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that slipper is way too close to that. I might have to go move that. How do I get down? See you guys if something goes wrong, or I'll see you in the morning. It's a swift -9 degrees out right now. And the heater is still on. Well, if this is any indicator to how cold it stayed in here last night. You can see this is the water bottle that was completely frozen last night. And even though it's sat up here, it is still completely frozen. I guess I'm gonna pack up this show and get on the road. All right, well, there you have it. The first night in the Arenado. -10 degrees here in northern Minnesota. We got it home against all odds. I'm gonna warm up and get out of here. Thanks for tuning in this episode. As always, until next time, you already know the drill. Just keep on trucking.